Welcome to Team Paradigm's PowerPoint presentation on ITIL lifecycle and ITIL service strategy. The ITIL lifecycle is the information technology infrastructure, which is a globally recognized collection of best practices for the information technology in the IT service management. The core publications with using the current V3 version of ITIL consists of service strategy, service design, service transition, service operation and continual service improvement. Now, ITIL service strategy aligns with the IT department with the core business, which covers over 4 different processes: service strategy, service portfolio, demand management and finance management. Now, in service strategy, we define the services to be provided with a service strategy assessment. We understand the specific services to be delivered, identify the risk associated with delivering these services, understand the technology and platform and tools, and identify and define our relationship with the user community. Document the service environment as well.
In this slide, I would like to present you the additional but still very important information about the service strategy. For instance, the service improvement. Service improvement is really important part of service strategy. In this part, we have to consider our weaknesses and strengths. If there is any problem, we should think about it and try to fix it. One of the next major aspects of ITIL service strategy also are service assets. In service assets, we are referring to the resources and capabilities which a service provider must give in order to offer some specific service to the customer. Service strategy is also established on giving and expecting the values. There are 2 ways of the values. The first is utility. It's derived from the attributes of service which have a positive effect on performance. It's including also functional requirements and features, for example. The utility is called also fitness for purpose. Second is warranty. Warranty is derived from positive effect being available when needed. For example, how well service does the security. The warranty is also called fitness for use. I'd like to introduce the first service strategy process with the same name, the service strategy. This stage is like inception of our work, in which we are going to ask ourselves about the most important things related to start our projects or our service providing. Firstly, we should discover and understand our market, get to know who our customer is and which service we would like to provide with some values. Next, we should consider the way in which we as the service provider will deliver our service. After this, we should think also about the strategy, about the resources and capabilities which will be beneficial for our service. In the end of this stage, we should know better our customer and service we will provide, but still few things left. We should also prepare our purposes and objectives, or for example, we should consider also the critical success factors of our company.
Service strategy within service strategy, relating this to the company E.ON. E.ON are one of the largest energy providers and serve to millions of people across the UK. E.ON are committed to supplying cleaner and better energy to its consumer customers whilst also taking affordability into consideration. The E.ON group is broken down into subsidiaries, which are then further broken down into functional departments. E.ON IT is one of those functional departments and operate on a global level. E.ON IT has adopted an ITIL approach to their service management model, which drives their service strategy. They value their customers by extracting and supplying and distributing clean and reliable energy source to the UK. E.ON's IT service strategy is delivered by achieving a deep understanding of customer needs in terms of what the needs are, when and why they occur. They also require a clear understanding of exactly who is an existing and potential customer. E.ON have developed a self-service approach to the service strategy that they provide. Most of the services offered are delivered via their online intranet, which is their online internal system. Service portfolio. The service portfolio management process is based around the managing and management of information. Service portfolio management ensures that the service provider has a good balance of service and critical success factors to make sure business outcomes are met in terms of delivering to their customer. This type of management organises the process by which services are identified, described, evaluated, selected and chartered.
Continuing on from service portfolio, a couple of examples of service portfolio are internet providers and the way they store their data. They store their data so they can continue on bringing out better packages for their customers. Previously, you would get internet for $7.99 a month. Nowadays, if you pay $14.99 a month, you might be able to get your home broadband, you might be able to get your phone, you might be able to get another mobile contract in there. These are just some of the examples that I'm giving out. Another example closer to home is Coventry University, and the way it used its data to create a system for the college that it built down the road. It uses a similar ID security system in that college and in Coventry University. The next service strategy area I'm going to talk about is demand management. Demand management, the main purpose of it is to achieve customer satisfaction. What demand management does is it helps a business understand the customer's current requirements and its requirements over a period of time. This could be a business year. Demand management also helps an organization achieve customers' expectations.
Continuing on from demand management, Disney are an extremely advanced company when it comes down to their demand management. They have a high-tech system in place in their theme parks which is used to monitor queue lines to detect any long queues. It will then take action to try and resolve this issue. Say for example, the system that was monitoring a boat ride, if it detected that the queue was longer than normal, it would automatically deploy more boats on the ride to try and combat this issue. They are also currently working on a new idea, which is an interactive smartphone app. The app allows users to obviously navigate their way around the park, but also it features queue times, so it can point them to the nearest ride with the shortest queue, or to the nearest toilets or gift shop. Another example, say with Starbucks, would be that in the summer months, they'd obviously not be selling as many warm drinks as they would be in the winter months, so they would stock less warm drinks and maybe stock more cool drinks. The last stage in the service strategy is financial management. This is used to determine the costs of services and provides financial accounting support to ensure expenditures fall within approved plans and that funds are well spent. The data generated is also useful for decision support around the management of services. It could be used to serve as a strategic tool to align IT services with financial decisions, to account for IT services, and to balance the cost and price as appropriate.
IT Financial Management (HP). The HP IT Financial Management takes a whole approach to understanding IT investments. The HP IT Financial Management approach constructs on years of best preparation in business intelligence and managing financials, which helps to merchandise and shorten the gathering of financial IT documents. HP is capable to inspire ITIL to improve the service management process and provide a high quality of IT services and software. HP management solutions allow IT to become a service provider to the business. It reduces the hold-up time between the business decision and IT delivery. The HP delivers a full collection of service management facilities and technology. These include service management services to help make humane changes to convert your IT organizations and to help you run your IT processes day by day and implement a culture of repeated service improvement. HP software technology to provide higher levels of computerization, working device and controlling information. HP service management services and technologies allow active in ITIL employments and will support all of the improvements of ITIL. Whether you are looking to expand a full understanding of your suppliers, educate your staff of ITIL business practices, improve your service delivery skills, or insecure of how to move forward with ITIL, HP can provide the precise knowledge. To conclude some of the key features we spoke about, we covered major lifecycle service strategy and explained all processes within this lifecycle, and we gave relative examples of how businesses operate in ITIL. The main key features of this were to get to know who our customer is, know how to provide our service in the best way, and define our target areas. Then to develop our service offerings with using of resources and capabilities. The most important part was to develop strategic assets, tools which are going to help us with our work in the future.